What up? Here at Cream Scheme, we happen to be pretty big fans of the Power series and the Power universe, so I figured why not hop on here tonight and share some of my quick thoughts about the season 1 finale of Power Book 2 Ghost. So, first, I'll start off by giving a shout out to the writers and to Michael Rainey Jr. I was not sold at all coming into this season on the writer's ability to craft a compelling story surrounding Tariq. You know, the kid's a fuckboy. I don't like him. You know, the shit that he did in the OG Power was unforgivable. It's just crazy. Fucking spoiled rich kid living in a penthouse deciding to get into the street lifestyle, deciding to try to become a drug kingpin, you know? And obviously killing Ghost, fucking still not over that shit, but you know, in addition to that, setting up Tommy to get killed by the Italians, another fucking unforgivable act. But again, shout out to the writers for actually crafting a compelling, intriguing story surrounding Tariq and actually, I hate to say it, but kind of rooted for him a little bit throughout season 1 here. So shout out to the writers. Also, shout out to the actor who plays Tariq, Michael Rainey Jr. Again, heading into this series, I was not sold on his acting chops being enough to carry the show, but he proved me wrong. You know, he's stepping up to the plate, really showing his range as an actor, and he's growing into the role. You know, looks like Tariq is really gonna become the new Ghost out here. So, shout out to Michael Rainey Jr. Good shit this season. Looking forward to season 2. So, with that being said, let me hop into some of the stuff that I thought was good about this season finale first. I'll do that first because I'm in a pretty good mood tonight. So, yeah, of course, we got the return of Tommy. That was awesome to see. Great scene, you know, him shooting up the bar first, you know, going after Tasha, trying to get her out of here. His interaction with Tariq when Tariq popped up, when Tommy was visiting Cash, that was another good scene. And then, of course, the cemetery scene, although, you know, I have some qualms about that I'll get to later, but just in general, it was good to see Tommy again. And it sets up Book 4 Force pretty nicely, very much so. Looking forward to that series coming out later this year, hopefully. And then we got finally got the confrontation between Tasha and Monet. That was awesome to see. Tasha trying to talk to Monet as a mother, get Monet to release Tariq out of the drug game, basically. And then, you know, Monet basically telling her, you know, I'm this kid's street mother now. He belongs to me. So just seeing that tension in the scene, that was a good scene there. Then we got fuckboy Jabari getting up out of here, getting that bullet to the head from Tariq, that bullet to the stomach from Kane. That was a good scene. Yeah, just getting Jabari out of here. He was doing way too much, and you know, he signed his death certificate basically when he told Tariq that he knew he sold drugs. So got him up out of here. And then finally, relatedly as well, the scene with Tariq talking Kane down, you know, when Kane had the burner on him. That was a good scene. We see Tariq, you know, using his quick thinking to get out of the bad situation there, using his cunning, using his street smarts. And yeah, also a hint of like a manipulative type of energy too. Kind of gave me like a little bit of, if you watch Breaking Bad, you know how Walter White was able to kind of finagle his way out of bad situations like that, kind of convincing the person on the other side of the gun of his worth and, you know, why they shouldn't murk him right there. So that was a good scene. But, you know, I did have some big and important gripes with this episode that kind of, you know, left a bad taste in my mouth a little bit, although I'm still looking forward to season 2, and I like the direction the series is going in. there were some things I definitely would have changed to make it better. So the episode started off with Monet killing Rico, and I was very disappointed to see that, actually. I was looking forward to seeing Rico's character get expounded upon a bit next season. They kind of built him up this season to be more of a boss, and they just had him go out easy and quick, which I was not happy with. And now also the Tejada organization doesn't have a connect, so it'll be interesting to see what direction they take that in next season. Now, what I was hoping for personally, as this trial wrapped up and knowing that Tariq had all of this dirt on Saxe, and he knew that Saxe was at Truth, obviously the night that Tariq killed Ghost. What I was hoping to see was for Ghost murder to get pinned on Saxe and really see this dude get his comeuppance, but they decided to go in a different direction there. Disappointingly, he's going to be going into the private sector with Davis McLean, and he's going to be making more money than he was as a AUSA. So yeah, just not really happy with the direction that storyline took. I would have loved to see him go down for the murder of Ghost, really fully get him out of the picture, but I feel that the whole entire trial was pretty much rushed and sloppy. They could have executed on that a lot better. So relatedly to that, Tasha going into Witsec, not really happy with that. I would have loved to see Tommy actually murder this episode, but with her going into Witsec, my prediction and my hope is that this storyline is not finished and that it'll come to its proper resolution in Book 4 Force, which is Tommy's spinoff. If they're not gonna, and they didn't, if they didn't kill off Tasha in this episode, I definitely want to see Tommy get that kill sometime in season 1 of his spinoff. So, overall, it was a good episode. For me, in my book, the top 4 episodes of this season in order were episode 9, episode 8, this finale here, episode 10, and then episode 6. And depending on my mood, that might even flip a bit. I might put 10 in the 4 slot, honestly. I know a lot of people were hyped seeing this episode, and again, it was a good episode, but some people saying it was the best of the season. I don't see it. For me, if they had actually fixed the Saxe storyline and had him go down for the murder of Ghost, and kept Rico alive to keep that storyline open and alive for season 2, I would have been a lot happier with this episode. I could have lived too with Tasha not dying, if they wanted to save that for Power Book 4 Force, I would have been happy with that. But the real sore spots for me, the points I'm not happy with, the Saxe storyline and killing Rico so quickly. If not for those 2 things, I really do feel that this would have been a top tier legendary episode. But for me, those two sticking points right there pretty much hold it back from being that type of top tier power quality for me. But again, overall, solid episode, good episode. Looking forward to season 2. Also, that trailer for Raising Kanan, that shit was fire. The music video for the Raising Kanan theme song, that shit was fire too. They got what appear to be some scenes from the show in there, so looking forward to that series. Like I said earlier, Power Book 4 Force, Tommy spinoff, looking forward to that. What I'm not looking forward to is Power Book 5 Influence, which is supposed to be the Tate spinoff. I'm not sold that that'll turn out good, but fuck, man, I'm just such a power fiend that I'm probably gonna watch it regardless. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this finale here. Um, if you peeped it, let me know what you think down below in the comments, and yeah, maybe we'll continue doing some of these recaps and some of these thoughts moving forward for various shows that that we're into that are related to the ethos of Cream Scheme, the brand. And yeah, with that, I'll sign off. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.